The days are getting longer, the flowers are blooming, the air smells sweeter. Why? Because today is the spring equinox. We're back, baby, it's spring! Woo! Historically speaking, the spring equinox does not always happen on this day in history, but for this year, it does happen on the 20th, so we're celebrating. The return of spring has been celebrated by different cultures for thousands of years. I mean, who doesn't want to celebrate when the sun is out and the flowers are blooming and everything is new? And speaking of new, for certain countries in Central Asia, including Iran, Afghanistan, and Azerbaijan, as well as for people of the Baha'i faith, today is their actual new year. So happy Nowruz to all my Persian and Baha'i friends out there. Now, you know my first love was mythology and ancient history, so I gotta mention the goddesses. A number of goddesses had festivals around springtime, including Isis, Ostara, Freya, Sita, and Aphrodite. Why? Because all of these goddesses represented fertility, new birth, new beauty, which is exactly what springtime represents. The celebrations of spring have not stopped with the goddesses. In fact, every year at sunrise on the spring equinox, hundreds of druids and pagans gather around Stonehenge to welcome the new season in. They call it the turning of the wheel, the turning of the seasons. And as pagans find the divine through nature, it's the perfect way to celebrate spring. Another tradition happens in Teotihuacan, Mexico, where hundreds of people gather around the Pyramid of the Sun to welcome the new season in. Tradition says that they dress in white and climb the pyramid, where they go with outstretched arms to welcome the energy of the sun. Sounds like a good time to me. Now, this one is a personal favorite of mine. In Zenica, Bosnia, they celebrate spring by celebrating Simbu, which translates to Festival of Scrambled Eggs. As eggs represent fertility and therefore spring, everyone gathers in the middle of town and makes huge batches of scrambled eggs and serves them for free. So I need to go there immediately. So however you celebrate spring, know that for thousands of years, the world has been celebrating with you. Well, I hope you have a wonderful spring. Do some spring cleaning, welcome that new in. Spring is my personal favorite season, so if you want to send me flowers, my address is 80